Hey guys, my name is Khandaker Ridwan. I am currently a senior at Stuyvesant High School. In my free time, I love taking pictures, and one of my passions is to travel the world to learn about different cultures while photo documenting my experiences. Another one of my passions is StuyFlow. Now, some of you might be asking what StuyFlow is. Some of you may already know. So let me tell you the story of who we are and how I joined. When I first came into Stuyvesant High School as a freshman, I was looking to improve my photography on the side, which is when I happened to get a gig to videograph our annual dance showcase Sty Squad around January. Although our school is known to be very academically inclined and rigorous, I was surprised at all the hidden talent we had. Dance crews such as hip-hop, K-pop, belly dance, Bollywood, contemporary, and more rocked the stage. And I stood there recording the show while, imagining hopefully one day I would be as confident enough to dance in the spotlight like that. And if you know me now, you know I love the spotlight. And then everything froze when all the lights in the theater turned off. And to be honest, I got kind of scared. I was like, what's going on? And then I heard a loud crack. I was like, what's that? And, my head turned to the stage and I saw this bright blue light and I was like, what the hell is that? And then another crack, and then suddenly, the stage lit up with all these beautiful lights floating around. They looked like fireflies dancing about, and I was so intrigued. At that moment, it was just me and the performance, and I wasn't even looking through my camera anymore. I was like, I want to be a part of that, And so a few days later, this group called StuyFlow posted on Facebook for their auditions for an upcoming show called Zheng. Zheng is an all-student-run theatrical production put together in around a month. Lucky for me, Flo was one of the participating dance crews in the show. So I decided to try out with my best friend Judy. I remember going into the learning days, I was given strings and some glow sticks, and I was taught moves such as the 2 and 3 beat weave. Though honestly, taught is an overstatement because I was really bad at it. I came home with bruises all over my arms. On the other hand, Judy, my best friend, she was called a prodigy because she happened to get all the weaves down in a day. When auditions came around, I was kind of worried that, I wouldn't make it due to the lack of moves I knew, but I still wanted to try because performing arts was something new to me. Before that, I've done instrumental music and photography, though dance, I never really thought I would do. So, a few days later, the roster comes out on my birthday, and I quickly looked through it. I saw Judy's name, but I didn't see mine. And I remember that moment striking me. Even though part of me saw it coming, it still really hurt, and I cried and my emotions were all over the place. I was envious that my best friend would get to experience all the memories that I wanted to experience for myself. I was angry at the directors who didn't give me a chance, but most of all, I felt really, really discouraged. I thought this is what happens when you try new things. Maybe you should just stick to the stuff you know. But that mentality quickly changed when I received a call from Judy. And she just knew what to say. She completely comforted me, she uplifted me, and most of all, she taught me to take that negative energy and to make it into something positive. So, during that Zheng season, after her practices, in secret, she would teach me all the stuff that she learned. And slowly, I started getting the hang of moves like fountains and flowers and weaves. Then comes the show, Zheng, around March. And I remember going to the show and it reminded me why I was trying so hard to be a part of this dance crew. It was so magical and beautiful, and I was like, I want to be a part of that. I'm going to be a part of that. And I cheered so loud for her. Then comes the next show, Sty Outlet Showcase, which is our talent show at the end of the year. I tried out, and fortunately, I got in. And not only that, I got into the intermediate section rather than the beginner. I was so happy, and so was Judy. Then comes the day of the performance, and we're about to go up, and I'm like really scared, I'm really nervous. My first time performing, first time dancing on stage, and I tell Judy, I'm really scared, I don't know if I could do it. And then she looked me in the eye, and she was like, Candy, you've been preparing this whole month for this. This is your moment. Go up there and have fun. You got this. This is meant for you. I remember going up there with her and I cracked my glow sticks, and at the crack of the glow sticks, I felt like the weight and burden and just flew off my shoulders. The light surrounded me and I felt invincible and confident and happy. And that's why I love doing flow. It's taught me to be resilient and to chase my dreams, and it just makes me so happy and confident. That is why I love flow. Thanks for watching part 1.